Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So in this video I'm going to share my completed pages for August 2023. So it was a holiday month, so I got completed, just checking my little colouring journal, whatever it's called. What's it called? Colouring companion, that's it. I completed 8 pages. I do actually have a whip, a little whip, that I just started very recently, so I'm going to just continue with that and complete it for September. So yeah, there was a few double pages, quite detailed pages. So yeah, I mean I only got, did I say? I only got 8 completed, which doesn't sound a lot for a holiday month, but when you see my pages you'll think, well, they're very detailed. So yeah, let's get started. Kitty says hello and let's get started. So the whip, first of all, bring you in a little bit. So this is the postcard Mein Reise durch Europa. I cannot wait for Rita Berman's new book coming out, I think October the 1st, the Africa one. So looking forward to that. So this is the whip I've got. So the reason I started colouring this is because this summer the weather in the UK, we haven't had many sunny days. We've had a few here and there, but it's been quite rainy. So there's just, it's like the rain on most days. There's always rain. So I just felt like doing this little postcard page. So I've just used pencil so far. I've been using my Faber-Castell Polychromos and they work beautifully on this paper. But I might actually use some Artex, I think, and some pencils like my Black Widows, which I haven't used for ages. It's just nice to get pencils out that you haven't used for a while. But that's all I've done so far. But yeah, looking forward to finishing that one. And then completed pages. So this one, which I'm going to have to bring you out again, because this is an A3 page. Now this is from the Townscapes colouring book, and if you follow my channel you know which one I mean, which is my favourite, one of my favourite Japanese books. It's the one with the really detailed drawings and like these sort of cityscapes and things. So this is the lab page from there, and yeah, this was a buddy colour with the lovely Connie. So Connie, who's a fellow chemist, a fellow chemistry teacher, thank you so much for agreeing to do a buddy with me. And yeah, hers is absolutely gorgeous. So I am going to put a picture of hers here. So yeah, what I really love, I mean, when I saw her picture, I was so amazed. I just love the way she's done the glass, which is something that I struggle with personally. I just really like hers. I really love hers because she's gone for such an opposite effect to what I've gone for as well. I do really love hers, and I think she's got some metallic paints and things in the background. So Connie, I hope we can buddy colour soon again. So this one, mine, I just did a black acrylic background, and this is copy paper. It's just simple copy paper. I would have been more adventurous if it was, watercolour or mixed media paper, but I was very limited in being able to use, being able to use other things on here. So there's pencil. Now, what pencils did I use? I know which pencils I used, because this is going to go up in my classroom, because I've got a classroom for the first time ever. Well, not first time ever, actually. It's the first time in the current school that I work in. I'm able to put this up, so I'm gonna probably get it laminated. If not laminated, I'll probably put it in that A3 plastic pocket that you saw at the start. And I used my luminance and Derwent Lightfast for obvious reasons, so that it doesn't fade, because I did think about that. It's going to be you know, exposed to the light, and I didn't want it to fade. I've got watercolour paint on here, so I don't know, that hopefully might be okay, I'm not sure. And then I've got, what else? Glitter watercolour paint. I've got some of the acrylic markers. I've got a white gel pen. I've got other gel pens, like, you know, the Pentel dual metallic, some in there. But yeah, I quite like it. I quite like it. I think it's quite striking, and that was basically the look I was going for. It took absolutely ages because, of course, it's an A3. Show you the size, so you can just bring you out a little bit. Show you the size. That's A4. It's absolutely double the size, which therefore shows you that you know, it took a while to get it done. But anyway, that's that one. I'm going to put it back in its A3 plastic protecting wallet. So I might just present it, as in not present it, but I might just put it in on the wall in this plastic wallet, because I just thought if I get it laminated, what if the heat from the laminator sort of has some funny effects on the actual, you know, elements that are on here, because I don't want it to mess up or anything. But yeah, that's that one. Next, Moonlight Mischief. There was a freebie, I think, if you sign up to RJ Hampson's newsletter and things, then you get a picture every month. So I think this one was one of the ones from one of the monthly freebies. There it is, look. I don't think that was there. Where are we? It was here. That was the blackened version. But anyway, so what I did is I printed it out, because of course I would rather work on this watercolour paper than on Amazon printed paper, as I think most of us would if you had the choice. So I've used some watercolour, granulating watercolour. I think it was the White Nights granulating paints that I used, and then just did some splatters with white acrylic paint with a paintbrush. And then, in fact, all of this was done with watercolour paints. I don't think I used any pencils at all, or any watercolour pencils at all. Then I used some of the, is it the Kuritake, you know, the green boxed paints. I used some of those for the other elements. I also used on the actual clock some, what do we call it? I think the Paul Rubens phosphorescent paints. They're one of my favourites, and they're very, very fine glitter on them. So I used that on the clock. So yeah, and then some Renaissance Colours paints as well. And then some washi tape, just to give it, I thought it would look nice with a sort of this dark print of washi tape. So yeah, quite like it. I did the wings in some Renaissance colour paints as well. But yeah, quite like it. I think it's come out quite nice. So that's that one. So that was another one that I did. And actually it didn't take too long. Watercolour doesn't take too long, and I had such fun doing it as well. And then next, Worlds of Wonder by Johanna Basford. So I did this castle page, and this one was early, very early on in the month, and so I don't quite remember what I used. I know that I used some gel pen, the Sakura Jelly Roll, possibly Sakura Jelly Roll Moonlight pens for these little bits here, which are quite fluorescent. And then this gold here that you see on the border, that is the Art Spirits Yellow Gold from Etsy. And then this black Jelly Roll glaze on these little leaves that you can see inside these bits. again, Renaissance watercolour, the Countdown to Christmas ones. And then I think I used probably some, I don't know, Artesas, yeah, look like Artesa pencils to me, I think. Artesa pencils for the tree, and then there's just some of the metallic paint on there, and some gel pen. So yeah, I quite like how that's actually come out. I think it's pretty good, quite decent. Yeah, so that's that one. And then I don't know, it was a little more like I wanted to colour castles, because actually we visited a couple of castles during our summer holidays, and I don't know, I was just not impacted I guess, I was just influenced by the activities that I got up to, I guess. Right, and then the next one, another castle one, Tomislav Tomic Dromenvangus. This is my second copy of the book, and I did this one. Now this one did take quite a while. It's all right. I mean, could be better. I'm not as sort of pleased with, not as pleased as I wanted to be with this. I just messed it up a bit. I don't like the colours in particular. I don't know what came over me to choose this colour palette, but yeah. I mean, I like it more now than I did. So maybe it's growing on me, like some sort of mould. But anyway, yeah, it's all right. It's okay. I like the clouds. Again, it's the beautiful Renaissance colours paints, watercolour paints. And yeah, then there's some of this paint on this border here, which I really like as well. I can't remember what that paint is actually. It might be Honeybee Pigments. It's a beautiful paint, so that's that one as well. So quite like it, but not as much as could have been better. I mean, it's like I would say 6 out of 10. Still better than average. Okay, so the next one is Which Colour Do You Like? So this is a book. Sometimes I get people asking me, where did I get this book? It was from Book Depository. Unfortunately, I don't know where you can get it from now. It might be available on Etsy. There is the ISBN if you are interested. I hope that's focusing. Or if it hasn't focused too well and you don't know what it is, just ask me and I'll let you know what it is. But this is watercolour paper, and the one I did is this one. I quite like this actually. I have to say, it's I had so much fun completing this one. This one was I just really enjoyed it. I used my Schminke, I've only got a few of them, but I used my Schminke super granulating paints for this background, and then on top of it I also used some metallic watercolour, the watercolour dot confetti cards from one of the really professional watercolour, I think it's called watercolour confetti, but I can't remember the name. But I'll have a look if you're interested. But yeah, they're these little dot cards, and I used those because I didn't need to use a lot. And then this bit here at the back are some watercolour, right, where are they? I'll show you them actually, if I can find them. Oh, they're these basically, the pastel shades of these Stabilo 3-in-1s. So use that for this colourful background, which you can see is, you know, I sort of used this as inspiration. So did it similar to that. And then the rest is ink. Is it Inktense? Can't remember. Was it Inktense? No, the rest is Albert Dürer watercolour pencils. And then I actually used the Kuretake watercolour paints on top as well because they were so vivid and so nice. I did use the Arteza watercolour brush pens for these flags bit, and then I used some watercolour paint on top as well because I just wanted it more vivid. And yeah, I like how it's come out. I quite like how it's come out. I think it's really vivid. I really enjoyed working in this book. So in fact, while I'm guessing, I actually wrote stuff down this time. So actually, sorry, the house was Inktense pencils. The actual image, the other rest of the image was Albert Dürer watercolour pencils, or Paul Rubin's metallic watercolours for the bricks. These bricks here that you can see, you know, the metallic ones, and then the Japanese watercolour paints. Oh, the background was the Daniel Smith dot card paints. Oh, it's just so amazing when you write things down. So I'd have to rely, because I rely on my memory, but yeah, I need to get into the habit of doing that more often. And then this bit was the Home Sweet Home bit, was basically just the Sakura Black Jelly Roll glaze. And that's it. So quite pleased with that, how that one came out. And then next one, so this was a buddy with Christina's Art Corner, and also with Megan from Disney Meg's Colouring, sorry. So thank you to Christina and thank you to Megan for doing a 3-way buddy colour on this page. And this also goes for Erica's Elm Colours here on YouTube's hashtag Colour Asia August 2023, because she has an amazing hashtag this August, and yeah, I was really pleased to be able to take part in it. So the buddy colours I'm going to put here actually first. So yeah, hopefully the filming of this video, I haven't received the pages, but hopefully you've seen them, and I'm sure they will be absolutely gorgeous. So mine is this one. Now I have to say, this absolutely took ages. It took such a long time doing this page. It took me ages doing all the details, but you know, I'm so glad I actually did it, because I'm really pleased with the end results. I think I need to put this one on Instagram because I quite like it. I'm going to send it to my buddies first, so Christina and Megan first. But yeah, there's just my usual stuff that I've used on here, really, what I normally use. You know, nothing different. I generally use lots of different things, don't I? My glazed pens I can see I've used here on these weird leaf things. But yeah, it was fun definitely completing this. So yeah, thank you so much again, Megan and Christina, for the buddy colour, and hope we can do another one soon. And as I said, it goes for Erica's hashtag, which was hashtag Colour Asia August 2023. So that's that one. In fact, I'm just going to put that over it again. Right, just 2 left. So again, this goes for Erica's hashtag, and this was a double page, and it took a long time, a very, very long time. So I can come out all the way so you can see. So yeah, I really enjoyed colouring this page. At times I was like, why did I start this whole page? And then I thought, no, I'm really happy completing it. Now most of this is Derwent Lightfast, Polychromos, that's it really, yeah, Derwent Lightfast, Polychromos, Luminance, sorry, as well. So those 3 pencils, my 3 favourites. And there's some metallic paint, can you see, on the window frames, this lamp, and little bits and bobs, a little bit of gel pen here and there, like on this ornament, white gel pen, and then something that I did use which was different was washi tape here on this sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, like a little rail thing on the wall, and then also use my stickers on here. So these were like blank pages like these, and I put stickers on them, and there's one there as well, and there's one here as well. So I'll bring that in so you can actually see it closer. So yeah, really enjoyed doing this double page. It did take a long time, but it's so worth it. When you complete it, it's so worth it. I went back to it. It basically took me all month to do this. Did a bit on most days, and then I'd leave it some days. So that's, I just call it the bear book, the bear Japanese book, but it's got, there'll be a proper translation for it. But this is available on Amazon Japan. And then my last one, I think this one's my favourite. I think it is my favourite. The last three actually my most favourite. Do let me know in the comments which one's your favourite. So this again goes for Erica's hashtag Colour Asia August 2023, and the one I did was a double page. So this one, the reason why it's my favourite is because it just, when I look at it, it just makes me happy. And it just reminds me now of my August holidays and going to Wales and being at the beach, because it's just such bright colours. It's absolutely, like, these fish are all, well, these are quite glazed, penned up. And yeah, I mean, it took quite a long time to get this done. I have to say, it took a while. But yeah, there's my usual stuff on here. I've got some on the bubbles. I've overlaid it with some glossy accent. But it's by Decor Art rather than Ranger. So it's a sort of a glossy accent, but it's of a thinner consistency. So it's not as thick, but it still gives you the shiny look, you know, that I wanted, basically. I could have put it on here as well, but I didn't. And yeah, quite happy with it. Definitely makes me smile because of all the bright colours, and this book is my favourite book. My favourite, well, when I say favourite, I mean the favourite in the series of books with the Yururi. This one comes first, and then it's, I think second is Yururi's mouse book. But yeah, this one, my favourite, and the last two before this were quite high up as well. But yeah, this is definitely my favourite. Let me know which one from this completed pages in August is your favourite this month. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching, and until next time guys, take care, happy colouring, bye.